Right, welcome. So have you ever really thought about that last critical moment before a product leaves your warehouse? We're going to break down exactly that today. The outbound delivery inspection in SAP S4HANA. This is, the final line of defense for your product's quality before it's out the door and on its way to your customer.
I mean, think about it for a second. Every single box that leaves your warehouse, that's your company's reputation right there. It's the promise of quality you've made. So how do you guarantee that product is still perfect, right at the very last second before it ships? How do you make absolutely sure it meets the standard your customer is waiting for? Well, you definitely don't leave it to chance. SAP's answer is all about integrating quality checks right into the logistics flow. It's a really structured process, built for this exact moment. So let's dive in and see how it all works together. Okay, so when you boil it all down, this whole thing is really a clear 4-step journey. Now this map might look a little complicated, I get it, but it's actually the key to understanding the entire flow. We're talking from the moment a delivery is created all the way to when it gets the green light for dispatch. Let's break it down. All right, so first up, a warehouse clerk creates the outbound delivery. That's step 1. And right away, the system automatically creates something called an inspection lot. That's the official trigger for the whole quality check. Okay, so now the quality technician jumps in. This is their moment. They do the hands-on inspection, recording every result, every little defect right there in the system. After that, it's over to the quality engineer. They look at the results and make the big call, the usage decision. It's really just a simple but super powerful choice: pass or fail. And finally, it all comes back around to the warehouse clerk. If the decision was a pass, they can post the goods issue and boom, the product is on its way. So the big takeaway here, quality gives the green light for logistics to move forward. Simple as that. So you might be wondering, how does the system even know to start this whole process? Well, it's not magic, that's for sure. It's all about setting up the right master data. You gotta have a solid foundation, right? So let's look at the 3 essential pieces you need to get in place to make all this happen. First, you've got the inspection type. And really, you can just think of this as the master on-off switch. It's right there in the material's main record. And if this switch isn't flipped on, the system will never create an inspection lot for an outbound delivery. It's really that simple. What's cool is that SAP lets you have different setups for different delivery types, so you get some really nice fine-tuned control. Next up is the quality info record. This is where you get to customize the rules, and honestly, this is where it gets pretty interesting. You can set up special processes for specific customers. So let's say you have a long-term partner, right? Someone you really trust, you've got a quality agreement in place. Well, this record can let you ship their goods before the final quality decision is even made. That's some serious flexibility for those important relationships. And last but not least, you have the inspection plan. I love the analogy of a recipe because that's exactly what this is. It's the detailed how-to guide for the technician. It tells them exactly what to measure. Is the color right? Is the weight and spec? Is the packaging perfect? This plan is what makes sure every single inspection is done the same way every single time. It's all about consistency. Okay, so the setup is done, the inspection is finished, and the quality engineer has made their decision. So, what happens now? Well, the process splits, and it goes down one of 2 very different, very clear paths. And this really shows those 2 outcomes perfectly. If the goods are accepted, everything's great. You're on the green path. The process just flows smoothly, the goods issue is posted, and that truck is headed out. But if they're rejected, you hit a big red stop sign. The system puts a hard stop on everything. The delivery is blocked, that specific item cannot be shipped, and you have to go back, replace it, and inspect it all over again. For a lot of businesses, just passing your own internal check isn't quite enough. The customer needs proof. They need that formal piece of paper that says, yes, this product meets our standards. And that's where quality certificates come into play. And this is so true in highly regulated industries. I mean, think about pharmaceuticals, or aerospace, or medical devices. For them, a certificate isn't just some nice-to-have document. No way. It is an absolutely mandatory part of the shipment. You can't ship without it. So what's actually on this certificate? Well, it's basically the whole story of the product's quality journey, all on one official document. You've got the customer's data, the material info, the details from the inspection plan, and of course, the most important parts, the actual recorded results and that final usage decision. This is the final link in the chain. It connects your internal quality process directly to your customer, and it gives them that tangible, physical proof of your commitment to quality. So there you have it. We've walked through the how of the whole SAP process.
But, the real challenge isn't learning the system, it's defining the what. So I'll leave you with this question. What characteristics truly define quality for your product and for your customer? Because figuring that out, well, that's the most important first step, and it's really the biggest takeaway from all of this.